Let's start with something that looks slightly intimidating. On the screen, we have the function y equals 2x squared plus 8x plus 5. At first glance, this does not tell us very much visually. We see a quadratic, yes, but where is its lowest point? Where does the graph turn around? Now watch this. We rewrite it step by step into y equals 2 times the quantity x plus 2 squared minus 3. And suddenly, without graphing anything, we can read the vertex directly. -2, -3. That single rewrite gives us the exact turning point of the parabola. So the real question is, how does this work? And why does it work? Let's rewind and build this properly. Quadratic functions often feel abstract. We learn how to factor them, how to solve them, but we rarely talk about what the equation is telling us visually. Vertex form changes that. When a quadratic is written as y equals a times the quantity x minus h squared plus k, the graph becomes readable. The vertex is no longer hidden. It is simply the point hk. And today, we're going to learn how to rewrite quadratics into that form, step by step, and understand what every part of it means. Before we jump into examples, let's talk strategy. The goal is always the same. Rewrite the quadratic so that it contains a perfect square. If the coefficient in front of x squared is not 1, we factor it out first. Then we complete the square inside the parentheses. Once the expression looks like a times the quantity x minus h squared plus k, the vertex is immediately visible. And that vertex is the turning point of the graph. Let's begin with the simplest possible case. Y equals the quantity x minus 2 squared plus 1. This function is already in vertex form. We do not need to rewrite anything. The number inside the parentheses tells us the horizontal shift. The -2 means the graph is shifted 2 units to the right. The number at the end tells us the vertical shift. +1 means the graph is shifted 1 unit upward. So the vertex is at the point 2, 1. This is the lowest or highest point of the parabola depending on the value of a. Here, a is +1, so the parabola opens upward. That means this point is a minimum. Now let's take a look at something more typical. Y equals x squared minus 4x plus 1. This is not in vertex form yet, but notice something important. The coefficient in front of x squared is 1. That means we can complete the square directly. We focus only on the x squared and x terms. To complete the square, we take half of -4, which is -2, and square it. That gives us 4. We add 4 inside the expression and then subtract 4 to keep the equation balanced. After rewriting, the function becomes y equals the quantity x minus 2 squared minus 3. Now the structure is clear. The vertex is at 2, -3. Once again, a is positive, so the parabola opens upward, and this point is the lowest point of the graph. Now we return to the example you saw at the very beginning. Y equals 2x squared plus 8x plus 5. This is where vertex form becomes especially powerful. Because the coefficient in front of x squared is 2, we must factor it out first. We rewrite the function as y equals 2 times the quantity x squared plus 4x plus 5. Now we complete the square inside the parentheses. Half of 4 is 2. 2 squared is 4. So we add 4 inside the parentheses and subtract 8 outside because the entire expression is multiplied by 2. After simplifying, we get y equals 2 times the quantity x plus 2 squared minus 3. This form is incredibly informative. The vertex is at -2, -3. And now, notice something important. Because a equals 2 and 2 is positive, the parabola opens upward. That means this vertex is a minimum, not a maximum. The value of a controls the shape and direction of the graph, while h and k control the position of the turning point. This is the key insight. Now let's push this one step further. Y equals -1/2 x squared plus 3x minus 1. Here, a is negative. That immediately tells us something important. This parabola opens downward. So whatever vertex we find will be a maximum. We factor out -1/2, complete the square inside the parentheses, and carefully rebalance the constant term. After rewriting, we arrive at y equals -1/2 times the quantity x minus 3 squared plus 7/2. Now we can read the vertex directly. 3 7/2. Because a is negative, this point is the highest point on the graph. The graph rises to this point and then falls away on both sides. Let's summarize the most important ideas. Vertex form is not just an algebra trick. It is a visual interpretation of a quadratic. The form y equals a times the quantity x minus h squared plus k tells us everything we need to know. The vertex is the point hk. The sign of a tells us whether the parabola opens upward or downward. If a is positive, the vertex is a minimum. If a is negative, the vertex is a maximum. And completing the square is the bridge that takes us from standard form to this visual understanding. Now it's your turn. Rewrite the function y equals 3x squared minus 12x plus 5 into vertex form. Do not solve it. Do not graph it. Just rewrite it and read the vertex directly. Once you see it, you will never look at quadratics the same way again.